Hello again. We are looking at a dual replay specifically covering the Dice Rally, which is a unique format. We have two rule alterations applied here. We are going to go ahead and have our life points, which is wild, and the opponent starts with a Crimson Nova. Very scary, has the potential to burn in the end phase. Okay, before things pop off too much here, let's just take a quick look. Yeah, burn in the end phase, really cool protection for, monsters whose original attack's 3k or less, unaffected by those. We happens to open up our Primite engine, the Gaze of Timaeus, the Forbidden Droplet, Nibiru, and Magician Souls. Yes, folks, we are on Dark Magician. How fun is this? We're in the Dice Rally. Some new Dark Magician cards came out, including this guy. Very powerful fusion spell card. But yes, we are going to lead with the Lordly Load, and add Roar. Go ahead and use Roar to special summon Dark Magician. Pay 2k. We do set up Roar's Graveyard effect, which is cool. Oh, he's already here. Look at this, folks. It is the Dark Magician of Destruction. How cool is this? The new fusion. It's out. Very easy summoning condition. Basically, you can fusion summon it, of course, or special summon it. Cheat it out of the extra deck by banishing one of your level 6 or higher Dark spellcasters during the turn you use a spell card. So, a little bit of lore connection there. Spellcaster using a spell. Boom. You can convert any Dark spellcaster that's 6 or higher, level 6 or higher rather, into this bad boy right here. Let me look at this artwork. It's insane. He's a Dark Magician of Chaos, retrain, how cool. So he grabs any other Dark Magician, a monster, like any other Dark Magician itself, or a card that mentions it. And his name becomes Dark Magician while it's on the field or graveyard. So, yeah, super generic. Lots of decks, I think, are going to be using this guy to extend their plays, maybe set up a Dragoon, or climb into Souls at the very least. I've seen Melfi use this to get to Souls, which is a level 1. So, very exciting to see. So, we are going to go ahead and continue our plays. We did choose to use the Roar, which is committing, right? We are now paying another half of our life points. We're down to 2k. We cannot Anaconda to bring out a Dragoon, and end with that, because that would pay the rest of our life points. So we have to be very careful, and we cannot end the turn with this guy on the field, because otherwise each player takes 3k damage and I die. So I have to clean up this monster and build a board before my opponent starts the game to, really make sure I have a chance here. Otherwise, I'm just cooked. Thankfully, you can kind of see where this is going. We do have a way to deal with this Crimson Nova. So let's go ahead and play this out, right? We're going to go ahead and Destruction search for the Rod. Rod is just basically searching for many things that Destruction can get. It's mostly spells and traps, but it's an extra body, so you can normal summon it. Get a little bit more field presence here. Now we've got 2 monsters on the field here. We're going to go ahead and grab our Gorgeous Soul Servant, and then we will Souls. Now this is a little cheeky here. You can use Souls to set up your Dark Magician Girl, which is Magician's Apprentice. This is the Shining Sarcophagus version of Dark Magician Girl. You can go ahead and get this set up with the Souls as long as you've got spells to draw, because you'll pitch this with the Souls. It summons itself by sending a level 6 or higher spellcaster from the deck. Any spellcaster, it's generic. And then it also has a draw effect, which you're about to see, to draw, which I just stacked. It's just crazy. So, yeah, we are just cooking here. We're getting our chorizo set up here, chorizo, whatever. This just takes a extra deck monster and then a spellcaster. This is going to let us climb into our Baron de Flor play. So what's really nice here, though, this is the key point, is we are using this Soul Servant to draw while we have a Dark Magician and a Dark Magician Girl. Its name becomes Dark Magician Girl while in the field. This card's name becomes Dark Magician Girl, yes, on the field. So when you special summon it. So what's nice about that is now that we're using our Soul Servant to draw up to the number of Palladium, Dark Magician, and Dark Magician Girl with different names in the field and graveyards. So that means this is Pot of Greed. Lo and behold, Pot of Greed. So what we stacked was the Timaeus, which is just an extra way to get to the Dragoon, which is just so cool. Okay, so now we're going to Gaze and not bring out Dragoon here. We're actually going to make the Master of Chaos. So, yes, Gaze of Timaeus, just such a powerful card. Shuffling back Dark Magicians or Dark Magician Girls to cheat out fusion monsters from the extra deck. That counts as a fusion summon. It's crazy. So now, we are going to go ahead and Magician of Chaos, bring back Chorozo, bring out a Crimson Dragon, which is a 12, 8 plus 4, make the 12 synchro. Crimson will then use its effect to turn into the level we target. So it's going to target the level 10 to turn into a level 10. Dissipator will go ahead and bring back the Dark Magician here. I want a normal monster in the graveyard from our Primite Roar effect. So now I'm going to choose to just let that go. They have a Ghost Ogre, of all things, in terms of, speaking of interruptions for us. Very unique place to try to use that. So now they have gone ahead and blown that up, but we bring back our Dark Magician, so we're looking pretty good here. Now we can go ahead and get rid of this Souls and use the Timaeus and the Dark Magician. And this is great because we're making a Dragoon with a normal monster, meaning we get the extra destroy effect, the pop, as the cool kids like to say. So now we're going to go ahead and use our Shining Sarcophagus, bring out the Dark Magician, pop it with the Baron de Fleur, which then lets you bring it back, and set a Dark Magician spell or trap, which is crazy. We'll bring out another Gaze, which lets us get Dragoon access. Now we're going to go ahead and finally clean up here. We're going to go ahead and droplet this Crimson Nova so we can use the Dragoon, pop it, burn them for 3,000, which they were going to try to do to us in the end phase, which is all too poetic. And now look at this. We have our Baron Omni Negate, which means Omni meaning it can destroy anything, it can negate anything. The Red Eyes Omni Negate. We have another way to bring out a Red Eyes. Now you might be saying, hey, whoa, it looks like you only have one discard. If you bring out another Red Eyes, what happens, when you want to use that guy's negate effect? Well, this is the beauty of this board and why we're playing the Rod as well. Remember, Rod has a secret effect, a graveyard effect, that lets you, when you use a spell or trap card, you can tribute a spellcaster and add this to your hand. So we can even tribute our Dark Magician of Black, the Magician of Black Magic here, to add back the Rod to our hand, which is then, when we choose to use the Timaeus, we can go ahead and bring out another Dragoon and have a card in hand to use to negate. So we are in a very, very good spot here. We also do have the combo with the normal monster plus Roar in graveyard. If they choose to normal summon, they will be very sorry about that. And yeah, I mean, this is fearsome. So let's see what they've got for us. 5 cards, and there's just a set. So alas, yes, it appears this was just too much. But yes, Dark Magician, they're back, folks. Looking pretty fun, especially in the Dice Rally. I think it has yet to be tested in the Master Duel, like actual ranked meta. But yes, hope you enjoy.